Welcome back, YouTube. I just do it right now. Some morning steps. It's very important to learn the morning steps for your digestion, for your mood also. You know, because it wakes you up in the morning, whatever, all the good stuff. Um, Today I'm gonna show you my full day of eating, and yeah, today is a push day. So I'm gonna show you also some exercise that I do there, and yeah, my by the way right now it's 84.6, so we definitely push the envelope. Things going well, positive, and yeah. After I'm done these steps, I do for like 20-30 minutes of steps, something like that, to be like 4,000. So yeah, I'm gonna come back with the meal one. Okay guys, I'm after my steps. Oh, I'm starving. So here we have 300 milliliters of egg whites with 2 whole eggs, and 30 grams of organic kimchi, and 50 grams of bell pepper, 100 grams of blueberries, some coffee. And here we have 2 capsules of the Insure for TBGP, krill oil, love heart, heart love, heart care from TBG also, vital support from TBGP. We have also some omega-3, and vitamin E, and if I'm not missing, yeah, that will be pretty much it. So yeah guys, like I said, I'm very hungry. Yeah, we're gonna finish this meal, and after I'm gonna show you my meal 2. I usually train after the meal 3, so it will be very interesting to show you also my pre-workout meal, but now we're gonna focus on meal 2. So stay tuned guys, I'm gonna show you my meal 2. Alright guys, so now I just finished my shakes for the workout. So this is my pre-workout shake. This is my intra workout, which is 25 grams of MPS max from TBGP, and here it's also my intra workout shake. This is gonna be sip through the workout, so it's gonna be, here is like the 30 grams of sustain from TBGP, of course, creatine monohydrate 5 grams, and yeah, 5 grams of glutamine. Yeah guys, so this is my shakes for the workout. I think you see guys that I put emphasis on the supplements that I take and the name, but I'm not sponsored by the TBGP supplements, which I will very appreciate if I'm gonna be one of their athletes. Please TBGP sponsor me. Yeah, so I'm done with the shakes. Now I'm gonna show you guys my meal 2. Alright guys, so this is the meal 2. Here we have 75 grams of basmati rice with 50 grams of pineapple, 100 grams of strawberries, 175 grams of turkey breast, 30 grams of organic kimchi, and 75 grams of peas. And here we have 2 omegas and 1 magnesium. Yeah, I cook my rice in the rice cooker because I'm a I'm a lazy fuck. So so yeah, it is what it is. So now I'm just gonna eat this, and I'm gonna come back with the pre-workout meal. Alright guys, so this is the pre-workout meal, which is gonna be, here it's 125 grams of cream of rice from TBGB, honestly, and yeah, because it's in my personal experience, the TBGP cream of rice especially, it's one of the easiest digestible for me, and it works very well. So definitely I recommend you guys to try that. 100 grams of blueberries, 30 grams of okay, actually it's 40 grams, sorry, 40 grams of isopro from TVGP, also the same reason, very easy digestible, and yeah, good properties. 10 grams of 95% of dark chocolate, and here we have two capsules of Ensure, 2 magnesium and 1 omega-3. Eat this, and after we see you at the gym.
Alright guys, so the first exercise on this push day will be actually a bicep curl. Who knows? Who thought? Well, the reason why I do bicep curl, I mean just the first exercise for the push day, is because my coach, for those that you don't know, and obviously you don't know because it's my second video, it's Kuba, and me and Kuba analyzed my form, and yeah, we need to put emphasis on the biceps, so we will start the first exercise with the biceps. The reason being is that in the first start of the session, you want to start with your weaker part because you have the most amount of energy. So logic thing will be to start with the deficit muscle and to have the most stimulus. You know, because you have all the energy for the first session. If you do the bicep, for example, in the final of the session, in my instance, if I do biceps on the last exercise, the stimulus is not going to be as efficient as the first exercise because it's not going to be fatiguing for this exercise that I do on the push day. So it's logic, right? Okay. So just one set here, one working set plus the rest pause. I'm going to show you what's the rest pause. And yeah, then we're going to go to the next exercise. So one cable curl for the biceps, one top set, rest pause, and yeah, then we go to the next exercise. I'm going to show you around. Okay guys, so as you can see here, I don't let my arm to go fully straight, fully forward and then curling through, because if I do that and I go with my elbows forward like the most people do, I will emphasize my front delt, which I don't want this. So what I want to do is to keep my arms between my rib cage and just thinking about curling, that's it. And the rest pause is actually, it's simply just one more set, but it's like 30-second pause, and then you just go to failure, and that's it. So we go to the next exercise. Alright guys, done with the first exercise. I try to go in my cable curls just with the biceps, so I try as much as possible to not emphasize the anterior delt, which means that to go more like this. I try to go just like this as much as possible, but I think some rests I just go like this or something like that. But nonetheless, I just feel my biceps and I have solid pump. And anyway, I will see you on the video. I'm gonna correct my form. Anyway, now we do the cable lateral raise. 3 sets here. I'm just gonna show you one more set because yeah, I'm really stuck to record the entire workout. I'll be honest, in my phone, I don't know how much space have in the memory. So anyway, so I'm gonna show you I'm gonna show you the exercise, the top set. Oh, alright, guys. So I think I did here 12, 13 reps, something like that. 12, 13 reps. So here I try to focus more in the form of an exercise. I try to let my elbows straight as much as possible and let my chest up, core brace, pelvis tucked. And when I go into negative, I try to go with my shoulders in slightly depression, chest up. And then when I try the positive, I'm just thinking about pushing. I'm thinking about dragging my arms, reach forward and then up, and contract here. There's a huge difference between just lifting the weight and actually, in this exercise, then reach forward and then you go and contract the muscle. In every single exercise, guys, try to contract the muscle on the final portion. Try always contract the muscle. It's a very important part. For me, it makes a huge difference between contracting and just go to the motion. It's an amazing difference. So try it out, guys. And what I try here to do, I put some cups, and I actually use also one of these handles, but just for my arms, for my hands, sorry, for my grip. The reason being is that I feel much different this exercise if I do it with this handle. When I do it with this handle, I feel much more better the movement itself, rather than just going from these handles. So, I don't know, try it out. Next time I do this exercise, if you didn't do it with these handles, try to do it with the handles. In my personal experience, there's an amazing difference. So try it out and let me know, guys. Oof. Oosh. Whew. All right. I think I forgot to mention the exercise. Low incline double press. Just 2 sets here. I just have one more here. So I try as much as possible to focus on the stretch. Stay like 1 second in the stretch to feel my chest that is fully extended and fully stretched. And then once I go in the concentric portion, I'm thinking about closing my biceps together, so not a fist. The biceps, it's a huge difference. When I was a beginner, I was trying to do this, which don't have, which is like it's 60% from the exercise, but you can clearly see in my chest if I do this or if I do this. Sorry, if I do like this or if I do this, you can fully see the difference. So try when you go to the concentric part, try to think about try to think about closing your biceps together, and of course contract the muscle. It's very important. So stretch, 1 second, concentric, close the biceps together, and then 3 seconds on the negative. If you do this, you will feel your chest. And yeah, I mean, nonetheless, make sure also you warm up properly. Don't just go from the first thing when you go to the gym, you boom, go to the top set. No, warm up and then. So this is the key, guys. Yeah, guys, so the next exercise is here, incline press. So yeah, this session is more dominant to upper chest, because my upper chest is a little bit also needs to be improved. So yeah, and also I kind of feel pumped, so let's see. Descend. Anyway, we start right now the incline. So I'm gonna show you here, guys, the top set. I have here also 2 sets. So yeah, let's rock it all. Oh, damn. I feel exhausted. Yeah, I'm done here. Now I'm gonna go to the first exercise, which is Again, incline, but incline flies, incline cable flies. So, like I said, it's more emphasis on the upper chest. So, I'm gonna show you guys the exercise. All right. Next exercise, it's like I said, cable flies for the upper chest. Just 2 sets here. I'll try to do around 10, around 10, 50 reps. If I can do more, I will do more, but we will see. So, without any words, let's just do it. Oh. Oh. Oh, damn. I think I did 11 or 10 reps. Was a good set. So, like I said, it's my last set here. Yeah. Now we're gonna go to the next exercise. Okay, guys. I forgot to mention the exercise. You see me, I put also cups around my forearm, and also the same manner with the cable lateral raise. I put some D handles in my hand and some cups in my forearm. The reason being is that it allows me to connect better my chest, because like I said on the incline, when you go into concentric, you have to think about closing your biceps together rather than just closing your fists together. So biceps together is more contraction. So you can check here the difference between this, yeah, and this. See? So there's a huge difference. For those of you who think that it's a bit dangerous, do this exercise like with the calves on the forearm. For me, don't have any issue at the moment because the weight is not so hard. You know, there's not a lot of weight. It's more for isolating. So I'm not really focusing on the weight here. I'm focusing on the weight, but also on the form. So it's about the stimulus here, not just the weight. So now we're gonna go for the dip. So yeah. Merci beaucoup. Oh, fuck. Okay, guys. Just 2 sets here. As you can see, my dips are not very good. I have to put my form. I don't know, I have the bad habit of leaning too much forward for the chest, but it's good because I actually want to emphasize the chest more, but not too much. Yeah, I gotta figure out this exercise, but there's no rush. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So, yeah, step by step, guys. Now, we'll go to the next exercise. So here I try to focus on the stretch, as you can see in the stretch, and going so hard in the concentric part and flexing my lower chest. So dips is very aggressive for the lower chest and also the triceps as a compound exercise. So we go for the next exercise. Whew. Yeah, guys, I almost forgot. So here we have the intra workout, the 30 grams of Sustain Pro, 5 grams of creatine and 30 grams of Sustain, protein BGP, 5 grams of creatine and 5 grams of glutamine. And here we have like I said, the amino acids, the APS max, 25 grams. So yeah. Oops, I just blurred. Sorry guys. And, one thing guys that you have to understand that there's a huge difference when you have an intra workout, which is like a form of carbs, intra workout, and carbs, creatine, glutamine, and also some form of EAA. BCA, in my opinion, it's useless. You have to use BCA because you can take from your nutrition, but the EAA not so much. And in my personal experience, I have the huge difference in my performance in the gym with the intra workout. So definitely have to try, especially if you stay more in the gym. That's the only purpose of the intra workout, because I stay in the gym for like 3 hours. Who thought? So yeah, guys, I'm sorry, I'm that guy that stay 3 hours in the gym. I take my rest and the execution perfectly. So if you stay in the gym more than like 1 hour and a half, 2 hours, an intra workout it's very beneficial for you. It's definitely beneficial. Yeah, I would say like 2 hours in the gym, something like that is definitely beneficial. Because especially the carbs, intra workout helps you with the performance in the gym, with the energy. And also the creatine, glutamine, also the same. It's not the same, but it helps you with the recovery on the rest, between the sets. And the EA is especially very important because your protein synthesis you have to take your protein every 2 to 3 hours. You don't have the perfect protein synthesis. Protein synthesis is basically just the protein that you absorb, so it's nothing that you have to overthink about. But definitely have to try an intra workout. Makes a huge massive difference in your performance in the gym. So try it out, guys. All right, guys. So cable tricep extension. Here I try to focus on the stretch. 1 second on the bottom. Hard concentric. Contract the muscle and 3 second negative. So nothing to overthink. So yeah, let's just do it. Okay guys, I just forgot to mention, so on the previous exercise I just did 3 sets, and now I do some overhead tricep extension, one of my favorite exercises for triceps, because I can feel so deeply how I stretch my triceps, and after the contraction portion it's amazing. So here are also 3 sets, so let's see how it goes. Pozwalasz już teraz? Hop! Got it. Beautiful. Whew. Whew. Oh, my triceps is on fire. And this is my first set here. But I'm in the final of the session. So two sets here left. I'm not gonna film because like I said, I'm a lazy fuck. After this exercise, we're gonna do the last exercise, which is gonna be a machine lateral raises, and then after that, yeah, we're gonna do some posing. I'm gonna show also my physique, how it looks at the moment, and then after, yeah, my post-workout meal. See you guys. Alright guys, so the last exercise. Whew. Like I said, machine lateral raises. Very nice exercise. I really enjoy this machine because it feels, I put the level on the seat to be my elbows to this part over here, to be in the same line. So I'm gonna be able to, to focus more in the movement rather than to grab the handles and just it's much more better for me. I feel my does better with this machine. Yeah, 2 sets, but I'm gonna just do 1 set because I'm lazy fuck. Like I said, tapping twice. This is the 3rd time. Yeah, between 12 to 20 reps, how many I can do, and then we're gonna do some posing at the final. So be ready, guys. And also, one more thing. Here, I try to emphasize on the negative. the same story like in the cable lateral raise. When I go to negative, I try to go as deep as possible and chest up, and my shoulders go into depression, and then I try to, again, reach forward and then up, and then contract my delts very hard. And stay for like 1 second in contraction and bottom portion, and 3 seconds on the negative. This makes a huge difference, guys. Focus on the form and after that you can increase the weight. So now, let's do it, guys. Little bit of the pump. Little bit. I think I did 13 reps. Or 13, whatever, 30 reps. Yeah, so now let's go through the posing and then post-workout meal. Alright guys, so post-workout meal. Here we have 225 grams of sprouts with 50 grams of peas. Here we have 125 grams of cream of rice, of course from mosquito. Mosquito I think is in English? No, but it's, you know what I mean. Then, so 125 grams of cream of rice with 150 grams of mix of fruit, and 1 gram of cinnamon. And here we have 2 omega with 2 magnesium. So I'm gonna eat this because I'm very starving, and then after I'm gonna show you my meal 5. Okay guys, so here is the meal number 5. Here we have 200 grams of potatoes, 175 grams of chicken breast, of course, typical bodybuilding, 50 grams of avocado, and 50 grams of avocado, 100 grams of pineapple, and 100 grams of mushrooms. And here we have 1 omega, 1 magnesium, and 1 turmeric. So this is the meal 5. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this because my post-workout just going to my digestion very easy, because it's usually just simple carb such as cream of rice and fruits, which is digest very easy. So this I eat for after 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, so it digests very easy. And after that I'm gonna show you my last meal, so stay tuned guys. Alright guys, so this is my final meal of the day, which is 75 grams of oats, 200 grams of mix of berries, 20 grams of whey isopro, and 200 grams of yogurt, and 1 gram of cinnamon. Okay guys, so this is it. And one more thing guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video, because I really want to become very huge in this platform, and I know I can be. So huge dreams for a teenager, for a young bodybuilder who wants to become a pro and who knows, Olympia. But we're just gonna focus on the process. So okay guys, take care for now. Peace.